What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to your boy for more content. If you guys have any recommendation, leave it in the comment section. I'll get to it as soon as possible. What we're about to do right now is about to react to the full NBA 75th team announced at All-Stars. As you guys know, like I'm a big basketball fan. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that's why one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube, because people like Flight Reacts have not much knowledge, but this should be a great ceremony and everything. So I can't wait till like what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce like each player who made it. I'm going to give my opinion and thoughts. Probably not on each player, because that would have been a really long video. But but I am going to say who really deserves to be on there and who doesn't deserve to be on there. And guess what? It's only my opinion alone. You know what I'm saying? You guys are free to leave your opinion on my comment section. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be happy to engage in a conversation with you guys. But enough of me blowing. Let's get to it.
75 years.
Spike Lee, man, this guy is a legend.
It's time to celebrate.
Yo, do the right thing, Malcolm X. We got Jungle Fever.
Celebration of family, different characters, different generations.
Like Spike Lee, he is to New York Knicks what Jack Nicholson is to Lakers. That's super fan.
Love of the game. Let's celebrate. This family is 75 years young. And when you hit that diamond anniversary, it's time to shine.
Nice. It's an 18-minute long field, so like I said, we're not. I'm glad they have black people on there, because NBA it's an African American sport. Of course, not only like basketball, not only for black people, but the majority of people who play in the NBA are African Americans. You know what I'm saying? Of course, white people can play basketball, Hispanic people can play basketball, Asian people, everyone can play basketball. But it's just basketball geared more toward African Americans. Does that make sense?
And basketball is very core.
Hey man, that's my dude, JB Smooth. They know what's on Pootie Tang, and everybody hates Chris.
As a cohesive unit at both ends of the floor. But ultimately, it's a series of head-to-head battles fueled by the competitive spirit.
That's right.
Can you take your man? Can you stop your man? Can you impose your will on your man?
Who knows?
Can you put your team on your back and carry them to victory?
Hell yeah!
When you play forward, by definition, you are the front line.
I like that diamond.
Sure. They finish.
Diamonds are forever.
And they don't just bang.
Elgin Baylor, Karl Malone. Recipe Elgin Baylor.
And make plays for others.
We got to do a reaction to Karl Malone. Larry Bird, Dr. J, we already did a reaction to them.
These are the most fantastic forwards in the 75 years of the NBA. Let's go.
So they're going to start with the fours? I want to start with the guards, but hey, whatever. Oh, Kanye West. That's one of the most overrated albums of all time. Charles Barkley. We got to do a reaction to Charles Barkley highlights, man. I've been getting requests to do a Charles Barkley highlight. Hey, it's coming.
A 10-time All-Star and 6-time All-NBA team.
Carmelo. I'm iffy on that. You know what I'm saying? Is he really better than Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter? He's a great player. He's great talent. But I'm iffy on Carmelo. But that's just me. I know a lot of people are going to say he deserves to be there. Ain't no way. He probably do, but I'm still iffy on that. Look at Ludacris. Boo, bitch. Get out the way. Dominique Wilkins, he definitely deserved to be on there. It should have been on the 50th one over Shaquille O'Neal. I love Shaq. Shaq is one of my favorite all-time centers of all time. But Dominique Wilkins was there longer than Shaq, so he should have been there in the original 50. That's my opinion. Rest in peace, Elgin Baylor, the most impactful player in the NBA. He saved the Lakers organization. So that's what's up. Karl Malone, my favorite power forward. Kind of fucked up that he slept with a 13-year-old though.
An 11-time All-Star and 2-time league.
Bob Pettit, I'm surprised he's still alive. But I'm happy, man. The guy was a legend in the 50s and the 60s. I think in the first few years that the Celtics during the Celtic dynasty, they played against the St. Louis Hawks, which I don't know Atlanta Hawks. As you guys know, the Celtics went to the final 12 times in the 50s and the 60s, and they only lost once, and they lost to the St. Louis Hawks. And Bob Pettit was a legend, who led the team to the victory.
8-time All-Star and 6-time All-NBA team.
Rick Barry.
Rick Barry.
We gotta do a reaction to him. He had one of the best.
8-time All-Star.
I love this guy, man. Basically on 2K, this guy is freaking amazing. I think he was like one of the first to do the jump shot. Cause like NBA, with players, like that back then, they didn't really rely on the jump shot. I think he was one of the first to utilize like the jump shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, people.
An 8-time All-Star.
Nah, I like Anthony Davis. I really do, but nah. I disagree on that. Nah, he does not deserve to be on there. He should not have been on there over guys like Mutombo, Ben Wallace, or better yet, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard should have been on there instead of Anthony Davis. Dwight Howard had more accomplishments than Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? And Dwight Howard actually led the team to the NBA Finals in 2009. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But Anthony Davis should not have been on there. Dog Shades. May he rest in peace. Played for the Syracuse Nationals. So he was like one of the first basketball. Yeah, Giannis, he did. After years he been having, yeah, he definitely deserved to be on there. He deserved to be on there more than AD, in my opinion. Look at Cleveland.
A 12-time All-Star and 6-time All-NBA team selection.
Elvin Hayes. Okay. Big guy's a legend. Elvin Hayes. Larry Bird. One of the greatest, probably the greatest Celtics of all time, in my opinion.
A 2-time NBA
he died?
An 8-time All-Star.
You know what? I'm kind of iffy on that one as well. He's a great player. He helped contribute to the Knicks 2 championship team in the 70s, but not too many people are too aware of him. So I probably would have replaced him with, like I say, either like Mutombo or Ben Wallace. In my opinion. Or even Artis Gilmore. Yeah, Kevin Durant. Yeah, he deserved to be on there. He probably one of the best, most talented small forwards of all time.
A 10-time All-Star.
Paul Pierce, yes he did. Yes he does. I don't care what anyone said. Paul Pierce deserves to be on there. He doesn't deserve all the hate that he gets. Kevin Garnett. I like Kevin Garnett, man. Yeah, he talk all that kind of stuff, but
a 7-time All-Star and 5-time All-NBA team.
Jerry Lucas. Yeah, he deserves to be on there. Yeah, he does. That's my I like him on 2K on NBA Live. Dirk Nowitzki, definitely, without a doubt. He helped lead the Mavericks up to 2 championships. No, not 2 championships, to 2 NBA Finals, 1. And Tim Duncan, I never liked Tim Duncan. I never really liked him. I don't know why. Yeah, he have all the accomplishments. Yeah, you can say he's the best power forward. It's like, I don't know. This is Tim Duncan to me is like a silent fart. Silent but deadly. It's like he don't talk crap or anything, but yet people don't talk about him, and yet he always somehow rises to the top. It's like it's irritating. Like, stop being so humble. Talk your shit. I digress. Rest in peace, Hondo. Yes, he deserved to be on there. And I don't think Tim Duncan definitely deserved. he automatically deserved to be on there. I never been a fan of Tim Duncan. But Sean Havlicek, yes. He definitely deserved to be on there.
Havlicek.
May he rest in peace. Rest in peace, Hondo. Scottie Pippen, man. I don't care what anyone say. He deserves to be on there. He definitely does. I just don't like how he handling things right now. Especially with Michael Jordan. He try to say, Michael Jordan was being selfish and everything. But I know Michael Jordan is an asshole and definitely a psychopath. Because he always take things personal. But Michael Jordan always took up for Scottie Pippen through everything. As a matter of fact, Michael Jordan has said Scottie Pippen was his best teammate. But and for Scottie Pippen to not only to write a book, but to talk all that kind of crap and take his anger out on Michael Jordan, I think that was foul. That is me. I think that's just foul. But he definitely deserved to be on there. I agree. He is underrated. If people like Flight say he doesn't deserve to be on there, man, get the fuck out of here.
A four-time All-Star and four-time All-NBA team selection.
Billy Cunningham, he's a legend. Would I put him on there though? I don't know.
An 11-time All-Star and 7-time All-NBA.
Dr. J, the most influential basketball player of all time. Without him, he was the first to get a shoe deal. He was the first to have a movie. He was like the first NBA superstar.
Two-time NBA champion.
Kawhi, yeah, he deserves to be on there. He does. He does deserve to be on there. Put a smile on your face, Kawhi. Just a smile. But Kawhi definitely deserves to be on there. Kevin McHale, hell yeah. You know what's funny? He was supposed to be drafted by the Warriors in 1980, but I think that Warriors traded their draft pick as well as Robert Parrish. So James Worthy is hella underrated. He really is. You know why? Because he played with the Magic and Kareem in the Lakers team. Like he was just as great as Magic and Kareem. Even tell you the truth. Let's say James Worthy would have been put in any other team. I think he was supposed to play with Cleveland in 1982, but Cleveland traded their draft pick for someone and that draft pick ended up being James Worthy. But let's say he would have played for Cleveland and he helped led Cleveland to the championship. I think his accolade will be much higher than what it is. But James Worthy is definitely one of the best small forward, power forward of all time, and he deserves all the love that he can get. Final countdown.
A 5-time NBA champion and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Who's that?
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, he deserves to be on there. But I feel like if he deserves to be on there, which he does, then Ben Wallace and Mutombo should be on there as well. As well as Artis Gilmore. But I digress. Look at this guy, LeBron flopping James. Look at this guy, he's flopping so much. But you know what? He deserves to be on there. He unanimous. LeBron James is definitely one of the greatest players of all time. Do I consider LeBron James as the greatest player of all time? Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 players I'll put over LeBron. One of which is Kobe Bryant, in my opinion. Because I feel like Kobe Bryant just had that winning mentality. He had the higher basketball IQ. And he just wanted more than LeBron, in my opinion. But you know what? LeBron should learn more how to become a better leader. I think he was influenced by Kobe. Does that make sense? These are great selections. Of course, I have few that I would have put on, like Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, but hey, it is what it is.
Strong as its weakest link. But we know that there is great strength.
Tiffany Haddish. I know a lot of people like her. I always feel she's like kind of overrated, in my opinion, but that's in my opinion.
Is afforded an opportunity to contribute.
I say in my opinion a lot.
To what can be accomplished. In the middle of it all are the centers.
Yep. Like Bill Walton, Shaquille O'Neal, Akeem Olajuwon, George Mikan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
These centers of attention are expected to be the anchor of our offense and the offense and defense. And when they are at their very best,
I know Bob McAdoo was power forward, not a center, but
these are the most dominant centers centers in the 75 years of NBA basketball history, baby.
That's right. Let's see who the best center. All right. Ozzy Osbourne, y'all.
NBA champion and
Bill Russell. I feel Bill Russell definitely the greatest winner of all time. I feel like in today's era, Bill Russell would have been more of a power forward than a center in today's era. But back then, you know, like he was dominant. So yeah, he definitely deserved to be on here. Rest in peace, Nate Durman. You know, he had the LeBron before LeBron. You know, like he had the weird hairstyle. Rest Unseld, legend. He won MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same year. Who does that? Moses Malone. He is incredible to play with in 2K and my team. I love him. Patrick Ewing. You hear that, Fly? Ewing, not chewing. Ewing. But yeah, Patrick Ewing deserved to be. I just feel like Patrick Ewing is hella underrated. Look at Dr. J, Kawhi, man. David Robinson. I don't know. I've never liked the Spurs player so much. You know what I'm saying? Especially David. This is something about David Robinson. I don't know what it is. But yeah, he deserves to be on there. He needs to go ball. He really needs to go ball.
A two-time NBA champion and three-time
Bob McAdoo, I thought he was a forward, not a center. But hey, yeah, he deserves to be on there. Look at that Dale. Bill Walton, UCLA. UCLA legend right here. UCLA, hell yeah. Bill Walton. Dave Cowan, yeah, he's a legend. He deserves to be on there. He helped lead the Celtics to 2 championships in the 70s. Yeah. Will Chamberlain, one of the greatest of all time. I have him at number 2 of the greatest of all time because he was so, not only was he athletic, he was so dominant with all the stats and everything. So he definitely deserved to be in everyone top 5 list. But that's just my opinion.
And 13-time All-Star, Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain don't think Michael Jordan is a GOAT. He was like, like Michael Jordan was like, and you're like, I took it personal, so I'm gonna bust his ass and give him 60. And Wilt Chamberlain was like, 60? That's it? Easy 100. You know. Willis Reed, yeah, he the legend. He the legend right there. Did he lose his teeth? George Mikan needs to be on everyone top 30, top 25 list because he was like one of the first really great one of the first legends in the NBA history. You know what I'm saying? He helped make the league what it is today. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, like he was influential to not only to the shot clock violation, but believe it or not, to the 3-point. He never hit the 3-point in his life, and yeah, he helped establish the 3-point line in the ABA. He also brought the Timberwolves to the Minnesota as well. Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream. One of the most skillful center of all time. So yes, look at Mary J. Blige. Robert Parrish. He the legend and he deserves to be on there. But I feel like, you know, like just because you have a longevity, I feel like Vince Carter should be on there as well. You know what I'm saying? But man, oh hell no, they're playing Journey. What? Shaquille O'Neal, my favorite center of all time. Shaquille O'Neal, man. Oh God, why they playing Journey? That's so lame. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. Another boy right here. That's who my dad say is a GOAT. And I believe him. My dad says that he's a GOAT. And you know what? It's hard to argue with him on that point. I think that's all the center. Dwight Howard, at the very least, Dwight Howard should be on there. He should have been on there over guys like Anthony Davis. And people like Carmelo Anthony and people like that. But I digress. Dwight Howard need to be on there. God, like what the hell you got playing, Journey?
Fundamentals of the game.
All right.
But you can't teach style.
Is that Usher?
Either you have
Yes, it is.
or you don't.
Oh my God. Go it my way. My way. I can't dance like Usher, but that guy is a legend.
Certain swagger that comes with greatness. And when it's all on the lines and our eyes are turned to that charismatic leader, that fiery floor general,
the guards,
with the personality to put
Jerry West,
in motion,
Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe, man.
With ice water in his veins, who finds a way because that's what he was born to do. This is the greatest guards in 75 years of NBA basketball.
Let's see who the great guards of all time. Of all the Usher songs, we play his most overrated song? Play My Way, or You Got It Back, or These Are My Confessions, and even Oh My God. Dun, dun, dun. AI, without a doubt, AI definitely deserves to be on there. Look at Dave Chappelle, man. I'm big, bitch. Yeah, Chris Paul. I never really been a big Chris Paul guy, but yeah, he deserved to be on there. Look at Bill Murray, man, a comedic legend. Reggie, yep. I don't give a damn what anyone says. Reggie Miller deserved to be on there. He was one of the best shooters of all time, and not only that, in the year of 2000, he led the Pacers to the NBA Finals. You know where they Grant. I know they lost the finals overall, but they beat the stacked Lakers twice. I think one of them in a massive blowout. I think over 30-point blowout. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Reggie Miller deserved his props, and he deserved to be on this list.
Miller.
Yeah.
A 9-time All-Star and 4-time
George Thurman. Oh, he really got big. But yeah, he got one of the best layups of all time. Steve Nash, yeah, he deserved to be on there. He's a legend. Pistol Pete. Yes. Rest in peace, Pistol Pete. You deserve to be on there. Russell Westbrook. I love Russell Westbrook, man. Another Bruin, but yeah, his is more like questionable as well. But you know what? He won the MVP, so yeah, he deserved to be on there.
Triple doubles,
And the leader of triple doubles, so yeah. Lenny Wilkens, he's an excellent coach and everything, and he probably one of the few of the past 75 that I would take out in my opinion because he's an excellent coach, but as a player, I don't think he accomplished much. So, you know what I'm saying? I would put like people like Tracy McGrady and, Fitz Carter or even Tony Parker over him, in my opinion. But Lenny Wilkens, excellent coach. Yeah, you know what?
One-time All-Star Game MVP, Lenny Wilkens. A 7-time All-Star and 3-time
Dave Bing, another one. But you know what? He's a legend, so... My dad watching these videos, so he probably. I never really liked James Harden, but as much as I don't like to admit it, he deserved to be on there. But they overrate the living crap out of him. John Stockton, one of the greatest point guard of all time. He led the league in steals and assists, and for people to disrespect him, it's like that's disrespectful, man. I don't like his stance on the fat scene and everything, but. He's free to do whatever he wants. But John Stockton, top 5 point guard. I put John Stockton over Steph Curry. I don't give a damn what anyone said. John Stockton. Look at Giannis, man. No. Damian Lillard, great player, does not deserve it. I don't care what anyone say. No. Over Dwight Howard, over Artis Gilmore, over freaking Tony Parker, over Tracy McGrady. I would say Grant Hill and Penny Hardaway, but Injuries derailed them. But if Penny Hardaway and Grant Hill, those are my two favorites. But Damian Lillard, no. Great player, awesome shooter. No. 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 Not over Dwight Howard. Not over Artis Gilmore. Not over Mutombo. Not over Ben Wallace. Not over Vince Carter. Not over Tracy McGrady. Not over Paul Gasol. There are so many other players. Not over Bernard King and Alex English. No. No.
A 10-time All-Star and 5-time All-NBA team.
Clyde Drexler. Hell yeah. Yes. And honestly, I think skillful-wise, it was nearly just as great as Michael Jordan. I don't care what anyone says. Even Michael Jordan say Clyde Drexler was an excellent player. He was a threat. But me being compared to him, that's when I took it personal. But Damian Lillard, he did not deserve to be on there. I don't care, give a damn. But Gary Payton does. Gary Payton is one of the best defensive point guard of all time. Earl Monroe, man, yes. Black Jesus. That was Tiny Nate Archibald. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he deserved to be on there, yes. Yes, he deserved to be on there. Oh, Hal Greer died? Rest in peace, Hal Greer. You're a legend, man. Walt Frazier, hell yeah, yes.
And 7-time All-Star, Walt Frazier.
Put it up to get Jason Kidd. Yes. Yes, he deserved to be on there. I put him on there. Yes, he does. This guy is a legend. Kind of sad that he doesn't speak with his son. Oscar Robertson, one of the best point guard of all time. And on my list, I have him at number 3 as the best point guard of all time.
A 14-time All-Star and 12-time All-NBA team selection, Jerry West.
One of the best shooting guard. If we talk about shooting guard wise, I'll put him at number 3. If we talk about point guard wise, I'll put him at number 2. If we talk about combo guards, number 1. Jerry West is one of the most, probably the most important player. Like Dr. J is the most influenced. LJ Baylor is the most impactful, but as far as the most important, Jerry West. We need to react to his highlight, and that's gonna be our next video. Jerry West highlights. Because man, because he was doing things he was basically Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan. Well, without the dunk package, because he could do it all. He could pass, he could shoot, he really could shoot. You know what I'm saying? And he can play defense. He played on both ends. So the only thing he couldn't do was dunk. So what I'm saying, so if Jerry West could dunk, people would have said he was basically Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan. In my opinion.
A 2-time NBA champion.
Isaiah Thomas, number 2 point guard of all time. Even Michael Jordan, his worst enemy, Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas, they're our worst enemies. But even Michael Jordan has said this about his worst enemy. Isaiah Thomas, I put Magic Johnson at number 1, and right behind him is Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, man, he had Michael Jordan beat. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? He influenced Michael Jordan to get better. So look at it that way. Isaiah Thomas really pissed Michael Jordan off to the point where he had to be Isaiah Thomas. So rest in peace, Bill Charman. Yeah, he deserved to be on there. He deserved to be on there. Bob Cousy, man, I'm surprised he's still alive. But that's a great thing, man. Well, one of the first great point guards. Rest in peace, Tim Jones. You know, he died around New Year's? Yeah, right? May he rest in peace. Kobe, man. It's been 2 years, man. I still can't get over, man. Can't get over it, man. There's only 2 celebrities where their death really shocked me, and they really, really put a hold on me. Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant died, when my stepdad Dre, shout out to you, Dre, when he told me about Kobe death, it's just, it really hit me hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant is my favorite player of all time, and to see him died in his prime, man. It's like after retirement, but to see him die, it messed me up. So imagine how the family member felt, man. It's just, and his daughter died. I just can't get over that, man. It just doesn't seem real. It really don't.
Champion and 18-time
What time is it?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe, man. See, you know, my heart's still broken, man, over your death, man. You know, may you, Gigi, and the rest of the passenger continue to rest in peace. You know, I'm gonna bring tears to my eyes, man. Ray Allen,
NBA champion.
Jason Shuttleworth. Yes, he deserved to be on there. One of the greatest shooters of all time. I know a lot of people say Steph Curry is, but I feel like if Ray Allen would play in today's era in his prime, I think he would have shot more threes. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is.
A three-time NBA.
You know what? I've never really been a big Dwayne Wade fan. You know what I'm saying? But he deserved to be on there. He definitely does. He deserves to be on there. And shout out to him for being a great father to his transgender daughter. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like, oh, you know, why he thought that pregnant daughter be gay? Like, what do you want him to do? Be a deadbeat father who be on his kid because of their sexual orientation? Man, get the fuck out of here. That's all. Steph Curry. As Spike was saying, look at Curry, man. He made me want to blush. Oh, look at Curry, man. He got sexy. That's why you're so gay for a guy. Floyd, man, you need to come down, Curry, man. But yeah, he deserved to be on there. Curry, one of the greatest shooters of all time. Magic Johnson, the #1 point guard of all time. I got him at number 3 of the greatest NBA player of all time. Magic Johnson, he was a beautiful person to watch to play basketball.
A 6-time NBA champion.
And the one and only GOAT. In my opinion, he's a GOAT. Michael Jordan. Michael, I take it personal. Jordan. Ja Morant, man. Hey, you know what? If Michael Jordan wasn't a GOAT, he would take it personal, bust your ass, and give you 60.
Incredible honor it is to be in the presence of so much great.
Ja Morant, man, he I can see him being in the top 100. Same with David Booker.
Tradition and a standard that each new generation wants to follow and build upon. We stand on the shoulders of John.
Cat is a great player. I'm glad he won a 3-point contest, man. And you know he did it for his mom. Do I see him in the top 100? Probably not. But I see Luka in the top 100.
Season full of shining stars.
Great. That was great. Again, there was only a few people that disagreed that Damian Lillard did not deserve to be in the top 75. Neither did AD. I would replace those two with Dwight Howard for sure. And as far as guard, I probably would have said Vince Carter. I almost say Tracy McGrady, but injury derailed him. Tony Parker, he deserved to be on there, but you know, Matumbo deserved to be on there. Artis Gilmore deserved to be on there. Alex English, Bernard King, Paul Gasol. So it's like there are a lot of players I'll put on there before Damian Lillard and Anthony Davis. But that's in my opinion. What do you guys think of full NBA 75 team? Let me know coming down below. Leave a like, subscribe to your boy. You can check out my previous NBA video down here where I did an All-Stars. Peace, love, and rock and roll.